Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, yes. Let's just begin. We have, especially this message is coming for the IPOB and Biafrans in general. I want to put the message straight so that people can understand. Those who don't know will understand where we stand and what we are doing. In case you don't know, I greet you all first of all, from wherever angle, from where you're watching, east, west, north, and south. Here is rainy day today. It's showering everywhere, but we thank God for life. And I'm grateful today to come again to drop this message and to clarify some things for some people who don't know. Myself, I'm not young in this struggle of IPOB. I've been here for a long time, and I know so many things about it. There's a place in the Bible where they said a proverb that even though that women are for men, but yet men come through a woman. That yet women are for men, but that men still come through a woman. What does that tell you? That's what the Bible says. We have women, the way God shaped it, that we marry them. We marry women, we live with them, and we have children with them. We look after them, take care of them, and they look after us as well, women. But don't forget that giant you see out there, that football star you see out there, that heavyweight boxing champion you see out there, that heavyweight wrestler you see out there, comes through a woman. And that woman has some spiritual connection in that person's life and growth and development. She contributed a lot. Carried you for 9 months and then breastfeed you and do all the things to keep you alive. So what am I saying? So many people are throwing messages here and there across that Nnamdi Kanu appointed DOS. Nnamdi Kanu set up DOS. That is correct. That is absolutely correct. But who appointed Nnamdi Kanu? IPOB. IPOB appointed Nnamdi Kanu and gave him the mandate, gave him the authority, gave him the whatever it takes to appoint, to set up the DOS. So, Nnamdi Kanu is under IPOB. IPOB is not under Nnamdi Kanu. Though he set up the DOS, but IPOB set up Nnamdi Kanu. We made him who he is. In IPOB, we crown him. We put crown on his head. We made him to be our leader. We call him to lead us. We give him all kind of names to praise him, to encourage him, to lift him up. We said, be our leader. We supported him with everything thinkable. We supported him with. We chose him. So for people saying that, oh, he has every right to say everything or to do everything, No, it's not like that. There are people who also put him as a leader, which is IPOB. When he came out as director of Radio Biafra. Before we started the movement of Biafra restoration, we need a king, a leader. And we say, lead us. So he has been doing that. So for somebody to say that he has the monopoly or every right to do whatever he likes without answerable to IPOB is a lie. Because we appointed him. We paid him. He was being paid by IPOB. He never paid any of us. He never paid any of us. But we paid him. When you hire somebody, you pay him. He wasn't paying us because he didn't hire us. We are all volunteers. But we paid him because we made him our leader. We say stop every other thing. Be our leader, lead us. And we pay you. So, he is under IPOB. For those who think that, oh, we cannot talk to him or we cannot advise him, you are getting it wrong. All that we are asking from him is accountability, transparency in everything we are doing. We ask him to give us record, which is our right as a movement. You cannot run a group for 10 years, 10 good years before his abduction. 10 to 11 years without audit. Without audit, where does it happen? Even in Nigeria, you call the zoo, cannot go without audit. You didn't call the people. You didn't give account of what is going on. This is our income. This is our expenses. This is what is going on. Nobody knows. And when people ask, the people who employed him, who put him there, ask. People said, why should you ask? Why should you ask such question? None of you love Nnamdi Kanu better than IPOB. Love him. Because we crowned him. We lifted him up. We sang with his name. We did everything to bring him up and bring every other person down for him to be able to stand. We supported him with prayers, with our money, with our every effort, time, everything. We supported him to be our leader. We bring him up. We put him there. And when he is going the wrong way, we draw him back. Say, Onyisi, come back this way. Come back. We need transparency. Let's put things right. And when he refused, and we said, no, that is the right thing to do. And some people are yabbing. Can you run a business for 1 year, no account? 2 years, no account. 3 years, no account. 4 years, 5, 6, 7, 10 years, no account. How can that happen? You claim you love Nnamdi Kanu, but you are destroying him. If you allow him to say this is right, don't give account to anybody, you are destroying him. He's a human being. We are all human beings. So the best advice you give him is that IPOB love him. Even till today, we love him. We want him out today and tomorrow. But we want transparency. We want him to give account of what happened to our money for the last 11 years. For the last 11 years before his adoption. Is that a bad question or request? If we, IPOB, request for that, is that a wrong thing? Do you know how much all of us have contributed? We have gone to Brussels 6 to 7 times. European Union. We pay our bills. We buy our ticket. We pay for our hotel reservations. We pay our transportations, everything, feeding to attend the occasion. Afterwards, the host country, the host nation, the Brussels, they will dip hand inside their own pocket and host everybody. Take care of us. Their own money. It wasn't IPOB money. So if they ask for accountability, if they ask for transparency, if they ask for audit, is that wrong? For people who have been doing this. We have gone to Italy maybe 3 times. We've gone to Spain 2 or 3 times. We have gone to Norway. We have gone to Swiss. We have gone to Germany. We have gone to many places because of this struggle. We sponsor ourselves. We spend our money on transportation, on accommodation, on flight. Nobody gives us €1 back or $1 back. We do it with all our heart. We didn't say, oh, we are contributing, we are paying our dues and levies. Pay or give us money, sponsor us to go for this protest or the other campaign. We have been doing that from our pocket. So when we ask for audit, it is our right, 100% right, that we deserve an audit from somebody who has been holding our money for more than 11 years. We need an audit. That is just what we ask for. And some people will say, why did you ask? Nobody, you can't tell me you love Nnamdi Kanu more than Chike Doziem. I know how much it took him before he can be able to digest what is going on and what he's seeing around Nnamdi Kanu. Because of how much he loved him. And all of us. How much we carried Nnamdi Kanu. We want to save his life. We want to save his face from the public. If you didn't give an audit, if you didn't speak, give us what happened, it will remain there from generation to generation that he squandered and embezzled IPOB fund. And you people say you want to save him, you love him. Go and tell him that that is what we are requesting. It's not to cover it, cannot cover it. You cannot cover the truth. A lot of us have, we have spent so much on this struggle with nobody paying us. Let me tell you something. Last time we went to Germany, Deputy Nzurumike, Deputy DOS, yes, Mazen Nzurumike. He worked night. Now he was on night shift. He couldn't get off. He was on night shift. And then to finish up in the morning and jump into train to the country, to where the meeting is being held. He didn't sleep. What happened? Inside the train, he overslept. And they took him to another country. He dipped hand again inside his own pocket and bought another ticket back to where he's supposed to stop at the first time. Who is paying him? Nobody. From the same money he's laboring for his family, to take care of his family, he is running the IPOB affairs, using it. And such person, you said he shouldn't ask for transparency. He shouldn't ask for audit. When we went to, when we went to Finland for protests, for another reason, one problem or the other, one of our comrades, mistakenly, I don't know what happened, he go through bought into another aircraft and took him to another country. And when he landed, because he doesn't have a visa to be there in the first place, he must buy emergency ticket to get away from there. Thank God his wife has money in the account, and the wife has to send money into his account from him to buy the ticket, 1,000 euro, for him to buy the emergency ticket back to where we're having the meeting. Who is paying him back? That is family money. His family money. So if such person can ask, please, can you tell us, because he's still paying his dues every month. Tell us what is going on with our account. You say, why are you asking? Why should you ask? It's our leader, leave him, don't ask anything like that. That is not true. I myself here, my boss will take to go to the airport because we don't have international airport in my own location. It takes 3 hours drive or 2.5 hours. We normally take a bus, but on that faithful money I'm supposed to go for this IPOB event. I came out there and the driver refused to pick me up. He said, oh, you didn't book online. Normally we take a bus, we just come there and take a bus. He said, no, the bus have been fully booked online. So if you don't have your ticket online, you cannot. And he didn't pick me. He said I should take the next bus. That one is not full. And I don't have that time. Because of the time and everything, I have to take a taxi that cost me 300 euro to the airport. That's my own private, personal, family money. Nobody paid me back. I'm not asking for any refund. That is what we are talking about. There are people, if they begin to tell you their stories, what they have spent or committed in this struggle. So many have cancelled and they lose their ticket because of they couldn't travel again. They bought the ticket and they lose the hotel reservations. They lose all the money, everything gone because of IPOB movement. And such people, you say they should keep quiet. They shouldn't ask for an audit, transparency in the account, just because we have a leader that we place to lead us. We put him to lead us. So we shouldn't ask him to give us record of what is happening with our money. People are yapping, saying a leader. So what is different with the zoo then? Nigeria, you call the zoo. If this can happen in a movement, in IPOB movement, where Nnamdi Kanu said, we are whiter than white and whiter than snow. So if this can be accommodated, if we allow this, so what is different between this and the Nigeria you call the zoo? If we cannot question something like this, that's why we are questioning and we are asking. Because we want him to get better. We want him to clear his name from that rubbish. We want him to preach what he practice what he preached. Remember he said, you can't remember all what he said during his message. Onwe nke mmere potani kwuo. Onwe nke mmere potani kwuo. Now we are saying it. Onwe nke mmere potani kwuo. And we are not saying it. What he has done. And some people who doesn't know anything about the movement and IPOB, they are there yapping, talking rubbish. Talking rubbish. So you can run business without accountability, without any account. From month to month, week to week, year to year, no account. Just keep going. Don't think that Nnamdi Kanu has matters. Yes, in a way, just because we were too passionate about Biafra. We need Biafra. We were so passionate. So we believe that, oh, let's just do it. Let's anything. Because as I heard the madam package, maybe he spotted that we are too passionate about Biafra. So he decided to take that chance. It doesn't mean he matters. I'm even older than him with about 4 months. He didn't as matters. But he took advantage of our passion for Biafra. That's what he did. And I want people to bring this message to tell him that we love him and want to clear his name. That's why we're doing what we're doing. He will continue to do what he's doing as well, because he's getting himself into big trouble. His name, because we believe he will come out. But what will be his reputation when he comes out? That you couldn't render account for 11 years that you led IPOB. You couldn't give account of the resources, of the money that is coming in and going out. As some people said, like, it's not even the money, all the money is not from dues that the people. Is he doing, do they give him money for his birthday? The Biafrans or the governors, those sympathizers who gave him money and well wishers, did they give him for his birthday? What is he celebrating that they are giving him money? They give him because he is the leader of the organization that they want to support IPOB. They go through the leader and give the money. So it wasn't a personal money. It was for the group. Any money given to him was for this group. He wasn't celebrating his birthday. He wasn't celebrating anything that people should give him those money. Those money are for the group, for IPOB movement. From well-wishers who doesn't want their name to be mentioned. So don't think that the money given to him is personal. It's not personal money. Otherwise, go there and ask how many will give you personal money. So what we're saying is that DOS Mazi Chike Doziem should continue to be strong in leading the IPOB. Because what we have in IPOB, we don't have CEO. What we have are managers. Managers of all level. Managers of all kind. We have managers. We don't have CEO. Nobody is paying anybody. Either you're managing as a continental, you are managing as a state, you're managing in any zone, anything, you're just a manager. Anywhere you are, that's what we have in IPOB. So anybody thinking that it is Nnamdi Kanu's business, it is his own property, you are lying. It's not. It's IPOB. IPOB. That are the ones. Remember what I said. That though women are for the men, but men come from women. He created DOS, but IPOB created him. IPOB created him. We made him leader over us. Nobody. He didn't come out and said, I am your leader. No. We made him. We said leaders. We have the same right to take away the crown. We have the same right to take away every right given to him as a leader. Because we employed him and we paid him. That is where it works. If he has ever paid anybody as a CEO of IPOB, let him through a Jimako, he's a speaker or lawyer. Let him present or publish the names of those whom he has paid before in IPOB. But we paid him because we employed him. We put him in the office. We sang with his name, did everything for him to stand. We don't want anybody to near him. We protected him day and night. But he let us down. But a knockdown is not a defeat. IPOB have risen, and we will continue to move forward. Nobody will draw us back. Nobody will take us back again. Zebediah said we have seen 99. I have seen 99. We have seen 99. What is 100? We have seen 99. What is 100? So let everybody come. All of you that yabbing and yabbing and yabbing and yabbing and yabbing, regard yourself as fools. If you cannot say the truth, see the truth. Ask again, if you say just because you love him, you don't love that person. You want to destroy that person, actually. That is what it means. You want to click on it, get happier because you love that child. You are an evil. You are an evil person. Tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB are just requesting accountability. Just give us account of what is going on. Of what happened with our money. That is what we are asking. Don't think you are protecting him. You love him. You don't love him. You are destroying him. Because it will be under his name. Forever and ever and ever. that he couldn't and he didn't render an account to the organization that he led for 10 to 11 years before his abduction. He did not. So that record remains there until it is cleared. That's where I want to leave it. Biafrans will stand. IPOB will continue to move forward. Without CEO, we don't have, but we have managers. Managers all over. That's what we have. If you are underperforming, you can be replaced. But that is not an offense, because we want to move forward. We don't want to be like Zoo. But what we are seeing, what some of you are encouraging, is even worse than what is happening in the Zoo. That you led an organization for 11 years without accountability, without a record. How are we whiter than white and whiter than snow? Oh, I remember one of his prayers. He prayed, Ike, Master Ike Peters from America, that broadcasts in US #2 radio. He plays that prayer all the time. And what did Nnamdi Kanu say? He said, if I have harbored anything for my people, if I have done anything wrong, Chukwu Kabiama, judge me harshly. Oh, I said, can he remember such prayer and his situation and his condition? Can he remember such prayer? If all Biafrans will pray that prayer and said, and anyone else can say, he say, let us practice what we preach. That's all I want to say. And leave the message. Say the truth always. It doesn't matter where you are and who you are speaking to. IPOB, one family. IPOB, one family. Remain faithful, remain strong. DOS, Chikedoziem, we follow. Congratulations to the IPOB Biafra movement worldwide. Don't give up. It is your right, and continue to ask your right. Even in your zones, ask for what is your right. You are making a contribution. We are not going to harbor anything. Let's turn it up. Open the book. Open the book for everybody to see. Thank you so much. And may God bless you.